look at all that fish. There's still fish in the pot. There's no room in the totes. There's no room in the pot. The deck's full of...
The ruthless Alaskan sea has swallowed another captain, Jake Anderson. The show Deadliest Catch throws viewers into the heart of this danger, where massive waves and freezing winds batter the brave crab fishermen daily. Beneath the thrill of sea chases lies a grim story of loss, lives claimed by the merciless ocean. How many more must the sea take before the true danger is grasped? The series unfolds shocking and tragic tales of those who face these deadly waters. Despite appearing alone in the vast ocean, the fishermen on Deadliest Catch are not truly isolated. The sea is crowded with hundreds of boats, all competing fiercely to catch as many crabs as possible. This tough competition, often hidden from viewers, drives businesses to push harder for profit. Within this harsh reality, figures like Sig Hansen stand out. His careful handling of fame contrasts sharply with Josh Harris, who chased publicity recklessly and ended up in legal trouble. Sig's story highlights the importance of wisely managing one's public image when transitioning from private life to public recognition. The roots of this fishing legacy trace back to Sverre Hansen and his father Sigurd, who moved from Karmøy, Norway, to America in 1958 and began fishing for opilio crabs in the uncharted waters of the Bering Sea. Their pioneering work opened opportunity for year-round fishing, bringing profitable crab seasons for many. Over the years, Deadliest Catch has evolved to showcase different seasons: the regular king crab season, the rarer beardy crab season, and the most dangerous, the opilio season. To capture the reality of these men's lives, Discovery Channel embeds 2 film crews aboard the ships for 5 weeks, sharing the same confined, dangerous space. Unlike other reality crews who can step away, Deadliest Catch filmmakers endure up to 6 months of relentless filming, forcing both fishermen and crew into constant, close interaction. Interestingly, while most fishermen work under strict catch limits, those featured on Deadliest Catch face different pressures. Since filming is the main goal, the crabs caught can be sold at lower prices, frustrating other fishermen who depend on higher market value. Beyond this, natural forces bring fresh threats. The supermoon, often overlooked by those on land, is known by captains to dramatically heighten tides and roughen seas. In 2018, Jake Anderson described the ocean during one such event as extremely rough, while Wild Bill openly admitted his fear. That night ended without injury, but it showed how unpredictable nature remains. Environmental changes now add to the risk as warming waters push crabs deeper into colder, more remote areas, forcing boats into more perilous zones. Far from help. Despite these effects, the show avoids larger debates about climate change. Questions of authenticity also follow Deadliest Catch. Unlike traditional documentaries, some scenes are res-hot for quality, while dangerous moments remain authentic. Reports suggest that certain dramatic situations may even be staged, raising doubts about the show's truthfulness. This balance between storytelling and reality leaves viewers wondering whether entertainment takes priority over facts. Beyond the cameras, the lives of fishermen are shaped by deep struggles. In Alaska and the Aleutian Islands, king crab fishing during autumn remains dangerous yet vital. Surprisingly, despite the global demand, local Alaskan workers earn very little, some making less than $7,000 a season, while out-of-state crews take home far greater sums. The Alaska Film Office revealed a stark wage gap. Only 8 Alaskan workers share modest earnings, while 35 non-residents collectively earned $1.3 million. This disparity is compounded by state subsidies. In one season, the government provided $691,000 in incentives, while production expenses for food, accommodation, and shipping totaled over $500,000. Yet, despite these investments, locals earn only $44,000 compared to the non-residents' $1.3 million. The industry itself has undergone change since 2005, when the crab fishery moved from chaotic short seasons to a quota-based catch share system designed to improve safety and regulation. Before this, boats raced dangerously in short windows, often costing lives. Since the system's introduction, fatalities have dropped, with only 1 life lost compared to earlier years of deadly competition. Even so, the true struggle for survival and fairness persists in the dangerous, unforgiving world of the Bering Sea. The economic realities faced by local workers remain harsh despite the high-profile exposure and adventurous depiction of their jobs on international television. While Deadliest Catch draws in viewers and profits with its thrilling portrayal of crab fishing, the locals whose lives and labors fuel the series continue to endure financial hardships. This imbalance highlights a larger issue. Much of the profit generated from showcasing the rugged life of Alaskan fishermen flows outward to external stakeholders, leaving the actual fishermen with little reward. As the show broadcasts the severe conditions and daring risks of crab fishing, the economic disparities beneath the surface remain largely hidden, overshadowing the true struggles of those braving the cold winds and icy waters for meager pay. Crab fishing in Alaska is notoriously dangerous, with a death rate reported to be 80 times higher than the average job. At its worst, one fisherman was said to lose his life each week during peak seasons. Yet, improvements in safety standards are credited to industry changes. Veteran fisherman Bill Prout points to advancements, such as the ability to choose safer weather for fishing as life-saving progress. Similarly, Lance Farr, a third-generation crabber, highlights how managing sleep deprivation has improved conditions, crediting the Catch Share program for making profession safer. Longtime crabber Cale Garcia even remarks that the real-life risks have been so reduced that much of the danger now seems reserved for television dramatization, marking a shift from one of the most perilous jobs to a relatively safer one. The fishermen have also organized under the Alaska Bering Sea Crabbers, an association advocating for safety and sustainability across the Bering Sea and Aleutian Islands. Through collective action, they work to secure better standards and safer conditions for their members. Meanwhile, Deadliest Catch continues to captivate audiences worldwide, tailoring its narration with different voice actors for various regions. Mike Rowe in the United States, Bill Petrie in the United Kingdom, and Nasar Balkan in Malaysia. This localization strategy strengthens its global appeal, ensuring that behind every filmed wave, viewers connect with stories of grit and endurance. Filming itself presents unique challenges. Harsh seas frequently damage cameras and equipment, and each season produces around 30,000 hours of footage, which editors condense into coherent episodes. The process demands immense effort and resilience from production crews, reflecting the same toughness required of the fishermen they film. The portrayal of crab fishermen thus highlights their dual reality: fearless adventurers confronting treacherous seas while also benefiting from improved safety practices. Yet, the show relies heavily on dramatic storytelling. Producers often craft a formula of good versus evil, introducing a villain each season to heighten tension, even though all fishermen ultimately pursue the same goal: crabs. Characters are shaped and molded for narrative effect, such as Captain Keith Colburn, initially cast as a villain, and later Elliot Neese, who became Deadliest Catch's public enemy number one. The drama extended beyond the boats as well. The Hill Strand brothers, once popular figures, exited the series after a legal battle with Discovery Channel following their spin-off project Hill Stranded. What began as a promising venture ultimately unraveled into conflict, underscoring the uneasy relationship between reality and entertainment in the world of Deadliest Catch. Problems during the editing phase of Deadliest Catch led to a serious conflict when Discovery requested the Hill Strand brothers to return for additional voiceover work. The situation escalated into a $3 million lawsuit, prompting both brothers and their colleague, Captain Sig Hansen, to leave the series. Elliot Neese's story further reflects the blurred lines between the show's drama and real life. Known for his aggressive behavior, Neese contributed significant tension during his 5 seasons on the show. His abrupt departure in season 11 puzzled viewers, until it was revealed he was battling addiction and had entered rehabilitation. Despite periods of sobriety, Neese suffered relapses, and in 2022 he received a 30-month prison sentence for involvement in drug trafficking. Audience reactions to his struggles have been mixed, with some offering sympathy, while others view his repeated troubles as a steady downfall. His story highlights how the pressures of reality TV fame can have lasting consequences on individuals long after the cameras stop rolling. The series itself has also been touched by tragedy. Joseph McMahon, a director of Deadliest Catch, was fatally shot outside his home in a shocking incident that left many unanswered questions. Another heartbreaking loss was Nick McGlashan, a crew member of the Summer Bay who appeared in 78 episodes. Despite beginning his fishing career at age 13, his lifelong battle with addiction culminated in his death from an overdose in a Nashville hotel at just 33 years old. His passing devastated both his family and his fans, with tributes pouring in from Captain Bill and McGlashan's sister Lydia. Meanwhile, Elliot Neese continues to face further legal battles, with charges that could potentially lead to a 40-year prison sentence, casting more uncertainty over his future. These stories remind viewers that beyond the thrill of ocean storms, the fishermen endure profound personal struggles and tragedies. The dangers shown on television often overshadow another reality. The process of becoming a fisherman in Alaska is surprisingly simple. With a $200 license, nearly anyone can qualify, yet such minimal preparation hardly matches the risks and skills required for survival at sea. This disconnect underscores a dangerous gap between expectation and reality. While the Discovery Channel presents captains like Sig Hansen as hardened adventurers, his own health struggles reveal the toll of the profession. Hansen suffered a heart attack in 2016 while aboard the Northwestern, and another 3 years later, initially triggered by complications from a sinus infection and medication. The second attack, which struck while he was driving with his wife, required emergency hospitalization. Though alarming to his fans, Hansen has continued captaining despite growing concerns over his health. His resilience demonstrates the tension between passion for the sea and the physical dangers of the work. Today, his daughter Mandy has taken on a captain's role aboard the Northwestern, signaling a continuation of the family's fishing legacy. Other cast members have also faced turbulent paths. Freddie Mogatai, known as Freddie or Fetty, once showed promise for a career in boxing. However, a 2011 altercation led to his arrest, despite claims of self-defense and eventual findings that the accusations were unfounded. The incident, followed by unrelated job troubles, ended his role on the show. His story suggests a missed opportunity. Had he pursued boxing, his strength might have been tested in the ring rather than wasted on personal conflicts. Meanwhile, Elliot Neese remains one of the least favored figures in Deadliest Catch. Unlike other reality stars, he shows little appreciation for fans, often clashing with them on social media. Branded as a bad guy on the show, a role he disputes, his abrasive persona only fuels further irritation among audiences. These accounts reveal how the line between entertainment and reality is blurred, with fame bringing not only recognition, but also lasting struggles, conflicts, and, in some cases, tragedy. Elliot Neese continues to struggle with his public image, often finding little support from viewers, which further damages his reputation. He insists the show misrepresent him, but many fans remain unconvinced, leading to ongoing backlash. By 2015, there were even public calls to have him removed from Deadliest Catch. His difficulty in managing how he is portrayed versus how he wishes to be seen underscores the broader challenge of defending his character amid negative perceptions. Meanwhile, articles highlighting other cast members, such as deep things you didn't know about Maria Dossel on Deadliest Catch, often present more favorable images of his colleagues, making his uphill battle to reshape his public identity even more daunting. When the 16th season premiered, fans quickly noticed a new addition to the Cornelia Marie crew, Maria Dossel, from King Cove, Alaska. She joined Captain Josh Harris's team for the 2019 snow crab season, marking a rare instance of a woman in the male-dominated world of crab fishing. Her arrival immediately drew interest, as she proved her skill on deck, often performing on par with, or even exceeding, her male peers. Maria's presence brought new energy and representation to the series, with viewers admiring both her toughness and resilience. Beyond her professional role, her personal life intrigued fans as well. She was dating another fisherman at the time, adding a layer of human interest to her journey. Maria's fishing career began in June 2015 as a deckhand on the F/V Pacific Quest. Identifying herself as an adventurer on social media, she embraced the challenges of the sea, later transitioning to the F/V Nicholas Michael in 2017. Her move caught wider attention during the show's premiere episode that season, when Captain Josh Harris recruited her for the Cornelia Marie. Harris praised her as a strong, experienced woman who knew her way around boats, remarking she might even teach the men a few lessons. In April 2019, Maria hinted at her role on Deadliest Catch through Instagram, sharing photos of her life aboard the Cornelia Marie and offering followers a personal glimpse into her demanding yet fulfilling work. Though Maria tried to keep her personal life private, fans followed her relationships closely. She was first linked to fellow fisherman Ryan McDonald for over a year before the couple split around the time she joined the show. Shortly after, she began dating Mark Schwantz, who, unlike Ryan, wasn't a fisherman but shared her love for nature. Their relationship blossomed, and in 2020, the couple welcomed a daughter named Hazel. Like many public figures, Maria's romances and milestones became part of her public narrative, with each new chapter drawing attention and keeping fans engaged. Her story blends the grit of fishing in Alaska with the emotional depth of personal growth, family, and love, making her one of the most compelling figures to emerge in recent seasons. With the sea's dangers always looming and captains sometimes lost to the Alaskan waters, fans are left wondering how much of Deadliest Catch is real and how much is simply entertainment.